starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Perret makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So striding in, Miguel Oliveros. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Stepping up now, Harvey Ware. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Into the box, Miguel Oliveros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Come on, get here.
To his left, Cedeno, and there's 1 down now. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Miguel Oliveros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Oliveros. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Run it out.
Middle and off his leg. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. At the plate, Claudio Cedeno. He singled his last time up.
Claudio Cedeno.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oliveros is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brock Stewart gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Anderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Thomas Tomlinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Oliveros, 1 away. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away. Digging in now, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Oliveros moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Thomas Tomlinson.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Tomlinson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, John Wales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kareem McLeod. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
McLeod takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he...
At the plate, Kevin Diaz.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
No runner, come in.
And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
This thing was a double or more.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Wesson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. It's last that...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off with a rough right.
Settling in now, Miguel Oliveros. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The relay. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. So stepping in, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So not a good turn of events. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tulsa Drillers came through when it mattered in the 9th. Welcome into this presentation of... Digging in, Miguel Oliveros, and their runners at the corners now.
Miguel Oliveros.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So striding forward now, Marshall Blankenship. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pulled toward right center field. Oliveros is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Anderson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was
leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Now to the plate, Ernie Devitt.
Now batting, right fielder, Ernie Devitt.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Oliveros. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Offense apparently not. Striding in once again, Ronnie Chadwick. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is under this one, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Christopher Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Thomas Tomlinson. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Oliveros is there, 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McLeod has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Springfield Cardinals. Springfield attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Nino Caruso, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Miguel Oliveros. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come. Come through here. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Come on,
and this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like at the plate, Grant McManus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros giving chase. 1 down. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harvey Ware. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Perret will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Leading off the inning, Claudio Cedeno, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros on the move, 1 out. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros.
The center fielder, Miguel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
On,
This one's down to third.
run it.
Cedeno comes up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Tadahito Ishikawa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ishikawa.
Swing, and he pops him up. Hernandez over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Miguel Oliveros.
The center fielder, Miguel Oliveros.
He's set, and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Chavis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, and a pop-up now to the left side. Rivera is there, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't. So coming to the plate, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Gunter rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in, Ernie Devitt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Chris Hessman. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Runner goes for third, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Gregorio Luis takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only. Welcome to. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out. In now, Miguel Oliveros. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Flores. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice hit. Got it, boy. Good job.
Ready once again, Drew Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip. Runner goes for second to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in, Chris Hessman.
Shortstop, Chris Hessman.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third, and that just doesn't make much. Now at the plate, Johnny Flores, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Flores.
Hit in the air out to center field. Oliveros is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Dante Shore.
Left fielder, Dante Shore.
Pulled toward right center field. Perret is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miguel Oliveros, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the... So striding in, Rick Rock, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Rick Rock.
High in the air out to center field. Oliveros giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And inning in the books. Leading off the inning, Jim Lewis. And they'll need him to get something going here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oliveros looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where
Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Dig.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
there's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now in the box, Kevin Perret. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he's safe.
Man, you got that one right up in the hands, didn't you? You all right?
Now at the plate, Chris Hessman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A 1-1. Pitch misses the throw down, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back right there, and he is out trying to take third. Leading off the inning, Christopher Pace, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Oliveros. He's got it one away. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Now batting, Miguel Oliveros.
Number 13, Miguel Oliveros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. High and deep to right center. Fisher will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Welcome into this. At the plate, Rick Rock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mariano Casilla, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. He missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Relay.
Casilla takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. We're all square and 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake.
Digging in, Miguel Oliveros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense.
So digging in now, Miguel Oliveros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rick Rock as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robinson ranging back. And that'll hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but the damage will. Digging in to try it again, Mariano Casilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Oliveros has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Ready now, Miguel Oliveros. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy.
Minor League Baseball. Stepping up now, Nick Best. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Robinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Casilla. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Into the box, Miguel Oliveros. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Served out to left off the end of the bat. In there, a base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Runners on the move for second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Fisher makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Digging in now, Miguel Oliveros. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Devitt. Drilled the first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready for another shot now, Nick Best. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Hessman is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH. Derek McKenna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now that he has to put the... None of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying...
Striding into the box, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ivy scoops it up, and there's one away. Striding in, Miguel Oliveros. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Move it, move
on the
it, move
ground
it, move
toward
it.
short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's safe.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Settling in now, Ernie Devitt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate, Derek McKenna. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros is there. Oh, don't. There, buddy, missed it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
McKenna heads for the plate, and a relay home. He's in there at the plate, and deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Look.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Oliveros is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Derek Fisher the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros coming on. So the inning will continue.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes. Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held.
Gets the win.